Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of El Pachuco Chronicles. Once again, I am the host, Jim Ruel, along with our co-host,
Vanessa Estrella. I'm right here. Thank you, Jim. Today is a Saturday. Normally we do these on Friday, and I just had some interesting customers come in, and I asked them, and they were a little hesitant because they thought they were going to be filmed, but they're pretty easygoing.
Yeah, but our millions of listeners are very chill. So.
Yes. But the thing is that they drove down from Vegas this morning. They left at 4 in the morning to come and buy some suits, and I'm like, what would get you up? I know a golf, disc
Usually,
golf.
oh, no. Usually only an early flight if I have to do it.
Right.
But I've worked nighttime shifts where I drive home at like 3 in the morning. There's no better way to drive in SoCal. Than like, well,
No,
as
we
long
got
as
here
it's safe, as long as the
hours.
drunks aren't out there. But when the streets are empty, LA shrinks tiny.
Right.
And that Vegas to LA drive can be a nightmare. You know, I've been caught in traffic where it's like 12 hours. So
Yeah.
how long did it take you?
3.5.
3.5. He said he made it in 3.5.
3.5.
So
That's
let's
wild.
introduce you.
We have Eric Diaz
Eric, speak a little bit louder.
and Cecilia.
Okay. And where are you guys from?
Vegas.
We're from
Vegas. What made you come down to El Pachuco today?
Well, we purchased suits from you guys before.
How
and
long ago?
It was in 2019?
Yeah, it was 2019.
2019.
5 years ago.
Yep.
Okay.
5 years ago.
And
For what?
for my daughter's quinceañera.
Okay.
That's when we bought it. And
Yeah. It was the same situation. Up early.
Oh,
It was the same one-day trip. We came. I think the drive to and from was longer than
nah,
time spent in the shop or
right.
in California.
Even
yeah.
today, today's fast.
You
Yeah.
can stick
fast.
around if you wanted to bounce it out. If you want to stick it out.
and so we've done it before, but this time we're having a quinceañera for my
My niece in Arizona.
And my
Oh.
son's already, he's going to be 16. So I
We
figured.
figured-
So you guys are driving out to Arizona?
Yes.
Oh, hot
next
Arizona.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's about a six-hour drive, 6.5-hour drive.
At the end of September, you guys
Yep.
are saying.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you guys are also part of the lowrider community.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what's the connection with the Zoot Suit and the lowrider? What made you want to get a Zoot Suit?
Well, since I was a little kid, I always saw Zoot Suiters, and I always admired the bombitas. I admired the cars. My brother was into lowriding. He had his lowrider. I was 13, and I was like, yeah, I want one. At 14, I got my first car, and then by the time I was 15, it had rims, paint, hydros.
Now this guy was showing me pictures, and we're gonna post some of these on our website of his car, and his car is not even done,
No.
and it's beautiful. And he's got about 100. He's got a lot of money.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of money,
Yes.
and he's gonna jump it,
Yes.
and he's gonna tear this car apart.
Yeah. You build it to break it.
He built it. Now, give me your motto. I want to hear.
You build them to break them, because if you're just gonna build them just to, everybody can do whatever they want to do with them, because it's their car at the end of the day. Like, don't build it for nobody else, build it for yourself. But I always had the hot beam bug in my genes, so all my cars, they have to do something, because everybody has their weird, like, either you cruise it, you hop it, you show it, and I like to show it and hop it. Like, if you can do both, I'm okay with that. You don't have to.
Do you mind sharing those pictures with me?
Yeah,
And
no, I
put
don't
them
mind
up?
at all.
That's,
And I'll
that
give you
car
guys
is-
posted, because, like,
You could literally eat off that car.
Yes.
Literally.
Yes.
well, yeah, the murals and the pinstriping and the
Undercarriage,
undercarriage,
everything's
the
full
chrome,
frame
everything.
off, everything.
It's a fully polished engine block. So I'll even show you the it's a LS6 engine, and we polished the block. So it's an aluminum block, and the block looks
Oh
chrome.
my god.
Yes.
But
Wow.
it, like, I don't know.
It's the commitment.
yeah.
You're not
The
kidding.
commitment to the
But-
vehicle.
We have a lot of cars like that. We have at the house. We have seven cars.
So you really into this?
Yes.
Yeah, but see what I used to do when I'm still young, but when I was younger, I used to pick at all of them. And when you pick at all of them, it's harder for you to get them done.
Get one done.
So what I started doing for the last year and a half, 2 years, I concentrated on the 59 wagon. Just concentrated. And I think that's why we got so far with it.
What's the
Yeah.
name of your car club?
It's Simple Dreams.
Simple Dreams out of Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
we
cool.
always been a small car club. My brother and his friends founded it like in 98.
Mhm.
Late 90s.
And then they broke off. When I was younger, I wanted to restart it, like bring it back up, but they didn't like the name, so we ended up doing Hood Dreams, and then we broke off, and then luckily some of the old members, brothers and people,
Yeah, it sort of trickled down the family tree.
they wanted to bring
They
it back
restarted
out.
it. So
Wow.
So my brother was one of the first founders. He wasn't a founder, but he was like one of the first Clark Club members, and I was one of the original members. And then, since I was like, I got so passionate, I'm like, we got to do it. So we're bringing it back out.
Nice.
Yeah.
And the suits just really complement the
cars.
Absolutely.
The cars.
It's the Chicano culture. You know how it is. Like, we have to have our own stuff. Like, people have their stuff. This is, I think, that's what we have. The suit, I think it represents us the way it is. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy.
You know, since the 40s.
yes.
You know, the Zoot Suit Riots and all those different
so
things. So, yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like it represents us really well.
Anything else? We're good. Thank you.
And the cars too. The cars represent us, especially when we put our own style to it. We put like the Aztec, the Virgin Mary.
But it's just your commitment. Way your commitment to the cars, to the culture, the way you got up this morning, brought your whole family down to get a suit, and then just to go get it tailored up, and then you're gonna go right back home.
Yep. Yeah. Not the first time.
This happens a lot, Jim. Like, we see this happening every Saturday. We got either people from Texas, from Portland, from Frisco. And I just don't get it.
Well,
I mean, I get it. I understand. You know, it's just something that I would do.
No. It's 'cause if you stop and think about it, what ends up happening is you don't have it where you live at, and if you do have it, it's not like you. It's not like here. It's not worth going to these places. I'd rather spend more money, spend more time.
It doesn't feel like family. It doesn't feel like
traditional.
Yes. So it's the sentiment. It's not just the suit. It's the sentiment
It's
behind
the way we
suit.
treat you.
Yes. Yeah. It is your
Nice.
customer service. It's since the first time we came, we knew that this was gonna be the spot we were gonna come to. So now, as for my son as a rite of passage, we brought him here to get him his first suit.
Chime in on this, Vanessa. Vanessa's here with us.
Yeah.
Because
They had to come back because I'm the regañona. Just kidding.
No.
No, because this is not the first time we've heard this.
Yeah.
You know, we hear this a lot, and is this how we treat people? You know,
Yes. Absolutely.
What it is
Absolutely.
loyalty. And I, growing up, I was taught you got to be loyal to wherever you're at. Like, whatever you do, loyalty is number one.
And it just, you know, right when you said that right there, it just takes us back to our first podcast because we had my mom and dad talking and why they started the suit. And I remember my mom like literally sitting in here, and we had nothing. And she looked at my grandfather and she says, "How are we gonna do this?" Remember, Jim? She said, "How are we gonna do this? How are we gonna make a business out of this?"
Mm-hmm.
And he says to treat people with respect and treat them like family.
Yes.
And people will
Absolutely.
gravitate
And
to
we
you.
always say, you know, we're not in the zoot suit making business, we're in the memory making business.
Absolutely.
And everybody who walks in through that door, regardless of who they are, what they look like, they're always going to get our respect because they're walking in here for a reason.
Yes.
They have a history, they have a story, and, you know, there's something that is attracting them to our store, and we feel blessed and we are thankful that they're even knocking on our door or putting in our address in their GPS, you know, and you know, we come in here and when we get good vibes, we mess around and hola, ¿cómo estás? Y nos llevamos, you know, he's saying I'm a regañona.
All she's trying to do is make the experience great, but I gotta joke around.
It's like,
and I will
family.
follow, you know, and I will follow along
it's
depending on
like
how
you
the
walking
customer
into
is.
the neighborhood shop. You've known
Yes.
them for years.
Yes.
And
It makes
Absolutely.
us happy to hear that you had a good experience and you feel comfortable coming in here and being able to treat us as such, be able to treat us as like you've known us for years, you know, and you know every time that somebody comes in and it's their first time coming in, we hope that that we treat them. You know, David, this is his first time here. We got
I was
another
gonna introduce
customer here, David,
He
that
walked
just
in
came
on
in
it
and
and
sit
like,
down.
"Do you mind if we
Come in and
on
join the
this?"
conversation, David.
David, tell us who you are, David.
My
Get a little bit closer, bro.
My name's David. I'm from Southeast Los Angeles by way of Cerritos, California.
Yeah, Cerritos. I live in
Yes. I was raised in that city.
behind the Ralphs.
My parents met in Hawaiian Gardens. My father's from Michoacan, Mexico. Came here as a teenager, as a agricultural worker. My mother's a lifelong educator. She's from Bell, California.
And what made you come in today? What made you?
Well, I've wanted a zoot suit for probably decades now, and I knew this was the place to get it because I've looked around, and it just seemed authentic to me here. I've been driving up and down Harbor for years and years, and I always thought when I got the bread or when I got the time or when I'm able to, I'm gonna stop at El Pachuco and get me something. So there's a special occasion coming up, and
Tell us what's happening in your life that makes you want to. Why you're getting a zoot suit?
Why
I'm
now?
getting a zoot
Why
suit
now?
for my wedding,
When
and
you
this
getting
is
married?
like next Saturday.
Next Saturday, and it's a Saturday. Today's Saturday. We're 1 week away. I thought you were gonna say Monday or Tuesday because usually we have people on the way to the court. Like they stop here and they get a suit.
It's
Like
happening.
literally,
I-
No, I
it's
bet.
happened before.
I knew it had to be tailored. You know,
Yes,
I had to
yes.
get the specs. Vanessa
So
told me
you
about
gave
the
it You
specifications.
gave it a little bit of time. You gave yourself a week.
Have a little window of time, so
Well,
I
he
made
did. He reached out to me on social media
Okay.
and he asked all the right questions, and so he knew he needed to come in so we could get
Well,
alterations done.
that's a big thing. Getting married and you want to wear a zoot suit. That's thank you for letting us be part. That's a huge thing. Both of you. I mean,
No, but I look at the suits like almost like a saving, like you buy your suit, you change the shirt, you change the tie, you got a new suit. You change the hat.
It's like I tell him, it's an investment.
Like an accessory.
It's
Like,
an
not-
investment piece.
I don't look at it like, oh, you buy a suit and that's it. No, because if you know how to style it, you can have the same suit and wear it 6 different times with 6 different shirts, 6 different ties.
yes.
Just
And
style
that's
it.
exactly what I told David. And it's funny because we were just getting his pants pinned to get his cuff done. And he says, he just got a job as a teacher. And he says, I can wear this to work. And I said, yes, because it's a regular pair of pants. You can wear them anywhere you want to. The only difference is the style and the cut.
Yep.
But it's a regular pair of dress pants that you can wear everywhere. People always ask me, where do people wear these things? I go, what do you mean?
Like we're at the
What do you
fair,
mean?
We're at the OC fair, like, where would you wear this to? Like wherever you like
Yes,
a special occasion,
yeah,
whatever
yes.
you wear a tuxedo for.
Yeah.
And they just look at me, and it's just it's funny. I
No,
like
It
it.
is.
so
It
the
is.
quinceañera, it's a charro theme, right? And since they know me, I was the only one that was excluded.
He
from
was the
charro.
only exception.
I was like, they said everybody has to come.
Everybody in botas de
Everybody in
vaquero
cowboy
except
boots,
Eric, because he's
except
going to be in
Eric.
his zoot suit.
They already knew, so
Yeah.
they're like,
What part of Arizona are you going to?
in Tucson.
Tucson.
Ooh, that's where my tribe's out of.
Oh, really?
I'm a Paspayaki out of.
Oh,
Tucson.
okay. My
Yes.
brother-in-law was Paspaya.
Really?
Yes.
Yes. Our recognition's coming up on the 21st.
Don't.
Okay.
I'm not gonna get tricked with you guys again. No,
but thank you for your
No.
donation. Thank you for going to Casino del Sol. And thank
That
you
would
for
be
your
my
donation.
sister and my
No,
brother-in-law.
I'm gonna tell you a quick story. So they're like, hey, you want to go see the Indios dance? And I'm like, I thought they were gonna do like an Aztec style
No.
dance. They're
Yeah.
dancing cumbia music, like regular music. They're just
No, you play a little flute.
yeah, but it's not even. It's like I thought it was gonna be
No,
like massive.
you can't even take your camera. Don't take your camera.
Like-
You can take a camera to my tribe, but that's, you have to go to the Great Lakes.
It's a
and-
ritual. You can't. It's
Yeah, you
it's-
can't.
It's major. Like what you're watching is like history right there.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
how it's a whole reenactment of how
Yes.
the Romans and the
Yes.
yes.
My
Yeah.
parents are.
You're lucky you don't go on Easter because they make us run.
Oh,
They
yeah.
make us run at midnight.
The fariseos.
Yes.
Yes.
They chase you.
My nephew was involved with the fariseos.
I bowed out.
My brother and my sister,
My
they
wife
were-
ran it with my daughter, and I walked. I
Yeah.
walked the 2, and they said, "Now we're gonna run," and you're up here. Get out!
One of the side
Get
streets.
on the side. Get to the side. But they're chasing you.
Yeah, I
And they're
know.
laughing.
Yeah, I know. I know.
yeah,
So,
but I got tricked several times. They're like, I was looking for something like different. But
Yeah,
I'm like,
no.
I'm not happy no
No.
more. So now when they're like, you want to go? No, I'm good.
funny.
It ain't happening.
It is.
That's funny.
It is.
No,
Well,
but
But
like
thank you. I appreciate you guys taking the time on your busy lives and spending your hard-earned money and coming over here.
It's not a
It's-
problem. It's our pleasure. We love coming.
Well, we like making you. Trust me. What we have built here is taking us years to get to.
Yes.
Literally, so you guys
Yes.
can be here that quick, have the tailor next door, walk out. So get them hemmed up,
Yeah.
It has really taken us years
Yeah.
to get to this point.
Yeah.
And to build up the type of stock that we have. It's from nothing. We had nothing. Nothing. We were spending many Christmases here, just looking at each other because we're still trying to fix the store.
Yeah.
And so, yes, we will post those pictures.
Glad it's lasted this long.
Yes.
That you guys are still here.
Yeah.
But it
Second
lasts
generation.
because of people like us that were committed and we're willing
The
to do
loyalty.
this and because of you guys.
Yeah, your
Thank you.
customer service. You guys make us feel like family. So
Yes, I'll
Thank
be
you.
back
we
for
will
sure.
forever. And
that-
then when my son and my kids have their kids and they want they want
He's
Zoot
saying
Suits.
no, but
Yeah.
You saw how happy he was when he had it
Yeah.
on. Right now that he don't have it on,
Oh,
it's not,
yeah.
as,
He's so
he's not as
sad.
excited.
Yeah, he's so sad.
Well, like when
I
you have
recognized
it,
him when he had it on. I
Yeah.
didn't even recognize him.
no, when you have it on, it almost feels like almost like a Superman. Like you get into a costume
I know
and
what you
you feel
mean.
Yeah.
invisible. Like yeah, what's up? Like I can do anything. It's magical powers in him.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
I do stand up comedy, and I perform at a lot of the casino tribe at the tribal casinos,
Uh-huh.
and they never said anything nice about how I dress until now that
we
they
make
hook
him
me
wear
up with
pants.
some suits
we
to
make him
wear.
wear a suit now.
So we're on stage, and it's so different, and the way people even interact with you or treat
Yeah.
you or look at you is so different.
Yeah.
It makes you feel like
Respect.
I don't know, like you
Yeah.
got like a special power, like. And then I seen you guys when you go to car shows and stuff.
Yeah.
People stop you like,
We-
hey, can we take
We always
pictures?
stop in at Viva and the car shows, the super shows.
Well,
We always
please.
stop in.
We're gonna look you up when we go in October. I'll get you passes. Come hang out with us. But I want you to wear your suit.
Oh.
I pointed at the sun. I looked at him and I pointed at the sun. You might go on stage that day. I'm just saying.
Hey, you can win a prize. Then.
I like that you're from Cerritos
Por
now,
más
too, because
chulo.
now I know there's other Zoot Suiters in Cerritos.
When you see a Zoot Suiter walking down the street, be sure to honk.
Yeah.
Always honk.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
We have 20 Zoot Suiters showing up to the OC Fair tomorrow. And
Okay.
it's going to be a lot. I wish you guys were in town and get your tickets. Go with us. But next time.
Yeah,
I might
next
show
time.
up myself.
Next time.
Next time.
Absolutely next time.
But thank you. Anything else you want to, parting words you want to say?
Thank you. I mean, this is a long time coming. I'm sure my parents will be proud. My
Your
mother,
mom.
she's not happy about the whole Vegas wedding, Elvis and stuff, but
Hey.
she
you
was
married
actually
Elvis?
she was a member of Raza Unida back in the day,
Yes.
and my parents are the ones that introduced me to the whole mythology and culture of
Yes.
low riding and
Nice.
the Pachuco and everything that Luis Valdez has done,
Yes,
everything that
yes.
Teatro Campesino's done. So.
If you ever get to hear Luis speak, listen to his stories. His stories are, you get the ideas of like what he came, like how he got the standing up Pachuco is when he used to travel to work the field. So he was a field worker. And he said that he called him Caesar Chavez, would stand up on top of the truck to look for a place to sleep because they were all looking for a place to sleep, and that's where he got the image of the Zoot Suiter. Because he said he would always see Cece standing on top of the truck, and he would pose like a Zoot Suiter, and that's where he got the first image of how to draw the Zoot Suit.
Oh, speaking of that image, I'm not one to show off my beauty marks, but I want to show you guys something
Yeah,
before I
definitely.
get out of here.
Yes.
Ain't trying to.
We're gonna take a picture of it.
Okay. Está bien.
Holy crap! Look at that tattoo. Hold on, I want to take a picture of this. Sheesh! Wow, you're not kidding. You like it? Oh my god!
That's a sick
Thank
Zoot
you.
Suit tattoo.
And he looks just like that in the mirror.
He's got his whole back filled with a pachuco in
Good.
Yeah.
muerto. Yeah,
That's it. If I come here, I gotta show it off.
you got to show it off. Thank
Yeah.
you for sharing that. I
Gracias.
appreciate it. Thank you, brother. Thank
Nice
you.
to meet
Thank
you.
you. Very nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Congratulations on your
Cerritos?
wedding. Yeah, I live in Cerritos, right behind Ralph's.
Yeah,
Tell everybody in the
okay, I
world.
live over,
Carmenita and South.
I'm over by
Oh, everyone's gonna
Carmenita.
find out where I live now.
Artesia. Nice to meet you.
That's not where I live.
Thank
Enjoy your
meeting you.
stay.
Well,
you.
you're going to Vegas, and we came to you guys.
Can I hit your right back?
A week too short.
Yeah.
Take care, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thanks
Thank
for
you. We'll
stopping
see you
by.
soon. I just had some other
Gracias.
Pachucos walk in, and I got to get their story on why they're
Yeah.
Okay.
getting dressed up. So you
Well,
guys
thank you
are.
guys.
Thank
Thank
you.
you guys. Congratulations. Have fun at the
We will.
quinceañera.
Thank you.
Okay.
We'll let you know if there's more quinceañeras if you need to buy more suits.
I don't care.
And safe travels back home.
It's all voice. It's all voice.
It's all voice.
Okay, so this is Bobby. and he just walked in, and he's asking
Hold
about.
on, hold on. By the way, we're live here inside the lobby
We're
of El
live.
Pachuco.
We're
But
live
this is still
inside
the
the
same
lobby of El
episode.
Pachuco.
Yeah, still the same episode, but I'm just letting you know where we're at. We're in the.
People are walking
Oh,
in,
yeah.
and they're. I'm just randomly
Oh,
grabbing
there's Anthony.
people and saying, "Hey, we're doing a podcast. Would you like to be?" Only because he's asking me questions about the Zoot Suits, and I don't know where he says I have history, and I have a story about the Zoot Suit Riots. And it's part of my family.
Correct.
And it's part of my history.
Correct.
And, every time somebody tells me something like that, I'm like, ding, 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 we're doing a podcast. This has to be heard. I would love to, our listeners to be able to hear your story and what made you come in here today and what you're doing and how, and the history of your family. So introduce yourself. Please tell us why you're here and why I just grabbed you and put you in front of a microphone.
So name's Bobby Hartsock. My grandmother's brother was Jose Diaz, who was found in Sleepy Lagoon and kind of started the whole, I don't know what you want to call it. There's a lot of allegations out there, right? Nothing's been formally confirmed nor denied. But yeah, my family is, how do you say, came from Durango to escape a lot of stuff. Found their history here in Southern California, and then that's without getting into details. But that's kind of where we've got a holiday party coming up at the end of the year, and the idea was it's Casablanca themed, but I don't want to go to Hollywood. I want to go to the roots, right? I want to walk in and be like, holy shit, it's too late.
That's fine. We can. Yeah, this is.
But
it's our show.
But other than that, I want to walk in. I want my colleagues to walk in too, and just kind of be like from everyone across the country. And then here comes this one office walking in, and like, who the hell? And it's pretty much what happened back then. Is to kind of like, here's these. Again, it had a negative connotation at the time, but that vision's changed. But at the same time, when people walk in, like, oh, who are these rebels? Like, that's not Casablanca. Like, no, but that's the era. That's what it was, and that's our history. So. Yeah, Googled Zoot Suits. This place popped up yesterday, and I walked in today and trying to figure out. Someone asked me, like, oh, what are you going to go with this? I have no idea. Just the fact that they have something my size is...
Oh, all day long.
Right? And so, and if not, they call it custom.
But I hear you're related to somebody very interesting.
Correct. So Jose Diaz is my grandmother's brother.
Wow. Yes, I know exactly.
Yeah, so...
I know exactly what it is. Tell him what role he played in the Zoot Suit.
So he was found dead, face up in the street, and no one knows who did what. But then someone was alleged that murdered.
And that's what the whole...
And it started the turmoil between brown folk and non.
Yes.
Right? And so it's...
That's what the Zoot Suit play was based off of.
Right.
They didn't know who did it. Everybody went to jail.
Yep.
So that's how it went.
Yeah.
And that's how it went down.
People knew stuff, didn't say anything. People...
And he's your...
My grandmother's brother. So great uncle. I had to look it up this morning. But yeah. And so you go on PBS. There's articles, this and that. My aunt's Socorro.
Oh no, we follow it. Yeah. We see this. I usually have it on TV.
Yeah.
Here.
So, but yeah. Wow. That's a trip, right?
That's crazy.
It's a small world.
I'm glad he brought his setup today.
Yeah, I didn't expect that today.
So, but yeah, no, just trying to, again, the idea is when we walk in our Hollywood holiday party, all the folks across the country walk in.
I'm glad you came with enough time.
Yeah.
You're not getting married next week.
Yeah.
That's yours.
But yeah.
That's mine.
That's it.
Thank you for sharing.
Yeah, of course.
That's awesome. Sheesh.
Yeah, I was reading the history behind, I think it was Phyllis.
My mom.
Okay, that's a trip. That's some heavy shit. Like what you all been through, just coming out.
Wait till you hear the podcast.
Well, I had to figure out where to do podcasts on, but now I'm opening up my life story because I don't know how this shit works. But but yeah, no, it's a trip. It's a trip. Just keeping this alive.
Yes.
Right?
The whole keeping now we're doing it. You know, my wife and I are doing it. So keeps us busy.
Yeah.
Keeps us busy, and I didn't realize what a following we have. It's crazy, because people come from all over. And I'm like, and I tell my buddy Jim, I go, Jim, we gotta capture these stories, man, because other people want to hear this. This is history.
People don't know,
No,
which is unfortunate. Yeah.
Right.
And then when they see someone walking, like, what the hell's that?
Exactly.
And then you start learning about it, and you're like, what
Especially
the hell
when we
was
go to
that?
the OC fair.
Well,
And, you know, and
I
they're
was
like, what do
reading
you wear
about-
that to?
Yeah. It's like wherever.
Exactly.
When you
Wherever
dress,
you dress up to go, you know?
Yeah. So, but yeah, that was it.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. We just had some other people walk in, and I'm going to get their story too. So, Jim, do you have any parting words?
So where did you grow up then? In
Covina.
Covina.
But my grandmother, Hacienda Heights, and then East Los is where they kind of stayed around since got here.
So did you hear the family story like growing up, or did they more recently find out?
No,
but you've always
no,
known-
growing up.
Yeah.
Growing up. And
I'm
then
sure that was a staple.
It was, yeah, but then back then my mom wasn't taught Spanish because at the time if you spoke Spanish you were labeled,
Yes,
right? And
yes.
and kind of targeted. So
Yes.
Spanish didn't go any further down.
That
Unless
happened in my family as well. I'm Native American Ojibwe, and my mom, they didn't speak Ojibwe to her. They spoke it amongst themselves like a way.
Right, yeah.
So she didn't learn it. She knows some of the words and stuff, but she didn't learn it.
you know
It's a very
tones.
similar
You know tones
situation.
when they say something you're like, "Oh shit, that's."
Right?
But yeah, no, we didn't.
Wow.
It's just certain things that, and then my sister did a research paper when she was at Berkeley, and then my aunt is trying to go back as far back as possible, doing some research as well. So
Nice.
We'd love to have them on to talk about.
yeah,
Yes.
Have they done?
Whenever, just
Amber, yeah,
just call us. Just,
Yeah.
I'll give you a card.
You
Oh,
know,
yeah,
just
and
call
I've
us.
just a
got you
chance to
guys-
share the story and what they've learned and what they've
yeah,
fill in.
Fill in the gaps.
Yeah.
yeah,
Fill in
and,
the
and,
gaps.
and that's the hard part too is some things are just assumed because people don't talk about it.
Have you guys ever met any of the Valdez family?
Negative,
No.
no.
They went to my wedding.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Right on.
They're really nice people. They're really nice people.
I'm assuming we're gonna try to have them on.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna reach out to some of the sons.
Right on.
So yeah, but no, they're the really nice people, and I'm sure once we tell them, who we met, they're like, woo.
Yeah.
So
It's a
that's
trip.
cool, man.
It's crazy.
That's cool.
We
So
might have to
you
invite
gonna-
you guys back on, or your sister on, or what,
You guys just came to scope it out, and
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
and trying to find out if I lose weight, how long lead time.
Oh yeah, I had a guy just left right now. He just drove in from Vegas, taking it right now,
Right on.
and we have a tailor next door. So I got a guy that's getting married next week. He came in right now.
Yeah, no.
I had a guy come in once at 1:00, and he had to be in an event by 3. He didn't even go to the tailor. He just ran out.
Didn't he just like safety pin it?
He just safety pinned it and
Well,
ran
that's what
out.
I did my first show.
He was a DJ.
Oh,
He was a DJ.
Yeah, when I did my first show, I didn't have the sleeves
Right.
right, so I just safety pinned it.
He's
Then
like
we
a
could-
stand-up comedian.
Yeah.
right on.
Yes. So, well, thank you.
Yeah, no, thank
And
you.
whenever, please let us know.
Yeah,
Send us an email and
definitely.
definitely.
Yeah,
Great.
right
And
on.
what's your? No, just kidding. I know you don't want to go on, but you look so comfortable there. Sometimes people just like it. Whatever, then they take over. and You're like, okay, that's
Yeah,
enough.
hey, this is my show.
In terms of the historical significance of the two of us, it's definitely him.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow, that's cool.
But yeah,
Okay,
no,
man.
appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
for stopping by. Very
course,
nice to
thank
meet
you.
you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
What's your name?
Bobby.
Bobby.
Yes.
Kim.
Nice to meet you.
Jim, nice to meet you.
She's
as
so
well, Jim.
quiet. She's so quiet.
That's fine.
Well,
I'm
Jim, we've had a
sometimes
few.
quiet.
We've had a few different people come in, and that's pretty exciting. And this is gonna have to be something that we do.
That's what I mean. That's to me is what's interesting about this. There's that history, but it's still a living history, and it's still alive today in the community. And to have community members
very much
come
alive.
in
Very much alive.
who've been affected by it, so just directly,
Yes.
losing family.
Oh, by the way, we have a house full of people here, and we're happy to be doing this. And it's my only way that I like to be doing it because I like to catch people off guard. And I got 3 customers that just walked in right now, and they're all suited up, and they came to pick up another suit for one of their family members. And I'm gonna get them sitting down here right now and share their story. So as Jim and I were sitting here doing the podcast, I see 3 people come in wearing zoot suits, and I'm like,
What are the odds?
what are the odds? Walking in, and it's a hot day,
Oh yeah.
and these customers of ours are wearing full-on coat, pants, dressed up like they're going to a party. Please introduce yourselves.
Me llamo Víctor Manuel Pérez Guerrero Jr., el tercero, and me gusta el Zoot Suit, the Zoot Suit for me is it's culture, it's pride, it makes me feel like good to talk to people about the history,
Yes.
about like del pachuquismo, ¿verdad?
Sí, yes.
You know, so like for me, like people like use the Pachuco style, like to like go to like a quinceañera or una boda. Like for me, it's like it's a weekend thing, you know, like entre semana, you know, like it's something you wear daily, you know, like
Yes.
something to sit like separate from other people, you know, like make sure like how it was in the 40s, seguimos en el 2024, you know.
Wow.
You know, so like
tell me who these people are with you.
oh, well, right here, mi canalita, la china, and then my
Yeah,
canalito, el calangas. Yeah, so.
We all have nicknames.
Now, are you guys all going somewhere right now, or what's the
No.
occasion?
We might go to Burlington.
Walmart,
Well, I know you guys live locally.
Yeah.
You live
Yeah.
local around here, so. you
They're
guys-
Californian. My two oldest brother are Californian, born here in Fullerton. I'm from Dallas, Texas. So yeah,
Hot
we lived there.
Dallas,
Yeah,
Texas.
we lived there for like 8 years. I'm still
McAllen.
I'm still used to the heat. So even if I were to wear a suit, I'm still used to the
I
like.
can't
I
get to
take
that
hot
Dallas
baths
heat.
even if it's hot.
She's a lizard, man.
yeah. I used to go camping and my family like I hate the cold water. I hate it. It's too cold for me. The river's too cold, and I would just dip in and go to the rock and I just sleep. I just like toast myself up.
What do people tell you when they see you dressed up like this? What do what's the reaction?
Oh, usually every time it's always like, oh, you guys going to a wedding? You guys going to a party? You
Like,
guys are gonna
no.
go like hang out? It's just like no, it's just we do this because you know to continue the history of it because you never see anybody just like this anymore.
Change your
Like that.
name.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. My name is Carlos Perez Guerrero.
And you're the other.
He's
You're
the
the,
shortest.
I'm the
He's
middle
the-
one.
he's the
I'm the
jamon.
jamon.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm the jamon. I'm the middle part between the sandwich.
okay.
And
We don't put no mayonnaise, so he's just puro jamon.
Yeah, I'm just the ham in between.
Well, nice. Because I saw you, I was like, man, either they're coming from a party, going to. I thought you guys might have forgot a chain or something, but you were
No.
actually coming in to pay off your suit.
yeah,
Yeah.
even with a car, we just like or take the bus or a lift, just like walking. Like we used to that.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
this one's is gonna be her birthday present. Because we
And
usually get stuff off the thrifty. We
Oh,
get
yeah.
something bigger that's with our size, so
Yeah.
we can make it look like a Pachuco suit.
Thrifty, swap me,
Well, you
swap
look
me,
really
thrifty,
good.
yeah.
You look
Yeah.
really, really nice. I
So-
like your tie.
Thank you.
Yeah, I love the
Oh,
customization.
she has
you
got
got going on.
22 of them,
Oh yeah, I have 40. Almost
40?
50, yeah.
Double.
I have one. It's a black one with Looney Tunes on it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's my
That
favorite
was
one.
fun.
And we
Um,
invited you guys to come out tomorrow to the OC Fair. You guys gonna come out?
Oh,
yeah.
definitely yes.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my primo going down, si no, pues.
If not, we'll pick you up.
Yeah, I'll ride there, yeah.
We'll go on the Zoot Suit bus.
Oh, yeah.
We need to buy a Zoot Suit bus first.
We have a Zoot Suit bus. It's that white Suburban out there.
Órale.
So, well, that's cool. I didn't know you guys dressed like this all the time. I just thought you guys were like going to a party or something.
Oh
Oh,
no.
no. Yeah, like we
Don't
go
be
to
shy.
Five Below, like this area right
Five
here.
Below.
Yeah, like, we go like this and people look at us like, unos como que like, wow, y otros como que, güey. You know, like, elegant,
too
you know, it's
No,
like,
now we can't pay for this kind of advertisement.
No.
oh, sorry.
Yeah, they're fun people.
Not yet.
Not yet.
They're not fun.
Not yet. Well, that's cool, man. I'm glad to hear your story.
When
Yeah,
you talk
is it-
when you talk about Zoot Suiters and this being a lifestyle, they are the definition of lifestyle.
Yeah.
This is who they are. We're not messing around. Hi, this is Vanessa, by the way. We're at the store lobby. I'm jumping in and out of conversations because we have
And
customers.
my Aunt Gloria
walking
is
in.
selling a suit. My mom decided to play hooky today, so.
But yeah,
Oh, that's great. Wow.
No, I like that. I like that because it is very comfortable. People don't know how comfortable Zoot Suits are.
Oh, yeah, very comfortable.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
You could like do lunches and
Honestly,
everything.
I met you some time ago. I
Yeah.
remember I met you back in April because I was going to Viva, and you were going to come while I was gone to pick up your suit.
Oh, Simon.
That was in April, and
Hey.
I thought you came from far. Like,
Oh, no.
I didn't know you were down the street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I remember that you were like, hey, you got the money? It's at home? go, I'll stay here. I was telling my primo, like, hey, primo, you gotta get my cash, you know. But I waited the next week.
We waited the next week, and I was gonna be gone, and I was like, I want him to look good. I want to sell him a suit.
No, I remember the first time we came here was like about 10 years ago. We just came here just to
I
look
was skinny
inside.
that time.
Yeah, my brother. My brother.
Me too.
Yeah, we looked different back then.
And-
was Jim.
I used to be, yeah.
I used to be.
I remember we just came in here, looked around, and we just fell in love. And it's something because something always called us because we lived in Mexico, we lived in Texas, but looking at the Chicano style, this always called us back.
just
And
clicked
besides
in.
that, besides that, it runs in our family. My great how you call it? My bad. My tío's great grandpa is a Pachuco. There's a lot of Pachucos in our family.
Yes.
So
Yes.
when we saw that too, we're just we have to continue it because they're no longer here.
But it's a rarity when I see brothers and sisters, all three together.
Yeah, people trip out on that. Pero how he said, como que el great tanto. He said that was a Pachuco, and when I was a kid, I saw that a picture of him all Pachuquito out, and I was like, okay, I don't get it. But when I grow up and I see cholitos and people dressing nice.
You made the mistake now of letting us know that you live close by. Because now we're gonna call you all the time.
Oh,
that's perfect.
We have parades. We have the Halloween parade in Anaheim.
I dress like this every Saturday.
We always need people to dress up, and how often is it that I find everybody that you like it?
Yeah, you catch me at
like
Ross.
it, but you guys make it a lifestyle.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Most of my
It's
wardrobe
because,
is just
we
dressing
passed
shirts,
down that
pants.
bridge right here, the town I live in.
Yes.
It's because back in the day, in los 40s,
Yes.
the puro pachuquismo,
Yes.
back in the day, the cholitos would dress like this.
Yes.
And that's what we do.
We're
this,
redoing the painting. We're going to be redoing that.
Really?
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
No,
finally.
you guys
I
are
was
gonna be the ones
waiting
that
for
redoing
someone
it?
to do
Oh,
that.
that is.
Finally.
Yeah.
Next year, we're going to be redoing
Oh,
that.
yeah?
Yes.
Oh, you guys do
Touch
it? Because
that
that's
color.
what I have right here. They go, oh, my bad. Hey,
Yeah, I saw it. The teller,
Yeah.
yes.
The town I live in. Yeah,
Yes, yes.
that's why I
You
You guys
have
are gonna
it.
redo that?
Yes.
I keep that because
Because that's all where my mom was raised.
No way, that is
Right?
awesome.
Like my mom was raised the next street over. So
Yeah.
my grandfather, my uncle still lives there. He's from there. So yeah.
Okay. We used to live right there, the block next over where Valencia ends, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Oh,
We used to
yeah,
live right there
yeah,
too.
I
in the
remember
middle of
around there, too.
Valencia.
Yeah.
The blue
Yeah.
and white house.
We were
Yeah.
brought up there, and then we went to Mexico, and we went to Texas, came back,
Our
but
mom
we've always
used to
had a
move
lot.
a lot. She would not stay
Yeah.
in one spot. So yeah, we're always moving.
Are there more of you?
Uh,
just
It
three?
was just us. Yeah,
Yeah.
and my jefe never knew the vato, and my jefa is in Reynosa.
We-
Tamaulipas.
Yeah, we came
we
back
have
here
more
by
family,
ourselves.
just the three of us. But like our
No one
our
dresses like
abuela,
us.
she had how many kids? Like 13 kids? I don't know. Yeah,
Oh, 12.
12.
The-
Yeah,
the-
and I have one tia that she has 7 kids, and then it was
But
mainly
you guys all live together too.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
we came back by
Sadly.
ourselves.
Sad.
We used to live in
What the heck are you
Texas.
talking
Yeah,
And you guys get along.
yeah.
Yeah.
We-
Annoyingly,
Start a car
but
club.
yeah.
No,
After he gets annoying, then yeah, maybe.
yeah, but
Yeah,
we came
he's the most
from
talkative.
we came
And
from
when you're not
Texas.
dressed up, what do you guys do?
Work.
Well,
Work.
yeah.
I don't think they're dressed up. I think they're just dressed.
Right, we just
Yeah.
dressed.
They're just dressed.
Um, Well, we watch a lot of movies.
Yeah, just a bunch of DVDs.
Yeah, because we
We-
have DVDs because we could afford Netflix, but we could save money just buying DVD series.
Yeah.
You know.
So
Yeah.
You
we
guys
have
are old school.
yeah.
That's cool.
we have a collection going on. We have a series, we have DVDs and everything like that. It's just it's awesome. We prefer it too, especially I call it other people when the Wi-Fi goes out, they're like, "Oh, the Wi-Fi's out. We got DVDs."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll have to bring some. I have some in the garage. We don't even watch. We don't even have it. Well, we do have a DVD player, but I'll have to bring some for you guys. I'm like,
Oh,
here,
yeah.
if you don't
I'll
have them
keep
already,
it.
Unless we
you can
already
just
have it.
If you don't have them, you can just have it.
That's cool.
Well,
But that's cool.
Yeah,
That's
if we don't have it,
I
we'll
look
take
forward
it.
to
Yeah.
hanging out with you guys.
No,
Really, I
yeah,
do.
same.
I do.
Tomorrow.
I didn't know you guys live so close. I honestly thought you were coming from far in LA somewhere.
Oh,
Because
okay.
I just assumed that you were.
Yeah.
I didn't know you lived down the street, literally.
No, yeah, they
Next to
go.
my wife's favorite restaurant.
Yeah, they
Oh,
go.
nice.
Little Tacos Jalisco's. It's a good spot. The Campechano is pretty good.
Well, no, she makes it. We had to go there for her birthday one year.
Oh, neta?
She
Damn.
went, that's how much she likes it. So
You guys went Zoot Suit out or no?
no, we don't.
Sweating in
We're
your
having
suit.
an argument because they want me to dress up tomorrow and be in a picture. I'm like, no, it's gonna be hot. You gotta wear it. So I'll be dressed up. I need to be dressed up. So,
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yes, I'll be wearing pants.
It might be the official poster shot.
Yeah, so that's I know. That's
Yeah,
why.
we're looking at putting together a poster.
Yeah, we want to
And
make
tomorrow,
a poster.
if we have a lot of people there, we'll take a nice wide
Oh,
shot
that'd
of
be
everybody,
nice.
and then
Nice.
Yes.
you guys might be part of the official.
Yeah, we're gonna make a
Órale.
poster, and when we do shows or anything, and they see you, we want you to sign it and give it to people because a lot of people see it. Even when we do car shows,
Crazy, huh?
when we do car shows, we do the Long Beach show.
No
Yeah,
way.
yeah, if you're dressed
Man.
up, we're gonna put you on stage.
Oh,
Yeah, we've been wanting to go to one of you
Big
guys'
twist,
Get
yeah.
ready. We just did the Long Beach show, and whenever you wear a Zoot Suit to one of our shows, we
Our
get you in
moment
for
to
free.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
like lowrider does that with us. Whoever puts you on stage, you get a free ticket to come to the show, and you get the enter to win a free Zoot Suit.
Oh,
So
wow.
we do that for the Long Beach show, and we're gonna do that for the Super Show in Vegas.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, in
A
October.
brown one?
You can get any ready-made suit you want. We have four different
I
ones.
gotta lose some weight.
Yeah.
I gotta lose some weight. Me too.
At least like a 80 pounds, you know, 100 pounds.
No, because ever since we came back from Texas, me and my brother, I built about 14 lowriders, bikes.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
bikes.
we used to
Make sure
have
you
that.
quote that out.
Yeah, not cars, bikes. I built a bunch of them because the fun part is building them. And after I finish building it, I'm just like, I want to start again. My
Usually,
brother-
I
What
like
are you
the
doing?
20-inch.
Oh,
small
when I
one.
used to do is I build them, then I sell them.
Nice.
And because to me, my fun part is waiting for the package to arrive, put it on, install it, and remake it. And my brother's made about 8 also.
But for me, it's porque like I like to make it like you get a normal beach cruiser, a limo or something, a stretch, and you put your rims, you put your fenders, your handlebars, your mirrors, and you appreciate it. So you don't want to let it go, you know. Like
It's hard
he
to-
does.
To me, that's the fun part.
Then
Is
you
the
can start making
building.
another one.
Yeah, that's the
for
fun
me,
part.
It's like I like to appreciate it and hold it as long as I can. And yeah,
Oh,
when
he
I'm
likes to
like
play
down
with his
on
hands,
rent,
so.
you know, I gotta sell it.
Nice. Nice.
No, yeah, but then too, it always goes with that, you have a nice lowrider bike, that's cool, but if you go dressed up normally, it's nothing compared when you go up with a lowrider bike, third wheel on the back, and you're dressed up as a Pachuco.
Oh, yeah.
We gotta see photos of that.
Kill
I wanna see
that.
photos of
Oh.
that for sure.
I got some.
That could be perfect for Halloween.
Yes, yes.
I gotta move the
Yes.
tickets.
Yeah, the lowrider, the Halloween.
Oh.
Bring
Yeah,
a
that's
bike,
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
riding
That's
the
my-
bike.
Yes.
In Halloween, when I was in
Nice.
school, I would dress up Pachuca to school and with my lowrider. Yeah,
We're gonna bring
and
you guys
none
out.
of the kids could recognize me. They're like, "Oh, you're like detective, old school detective or something."
The
And
comic
only the
one,
teachers
huh?
like, "Oh, Pachuca, that's cool." Only the history teachers would know.
Only the history teacher.
Yeah.
Only the history teacher.
Yeah.
That's how it always was. My brother too, when I started dressing Cholito, my brother was like, the history? I was like, yeah, I'm not dressing to be a gangbanger or anything. I'm dressing
Yeah.
because I respect the history.
You like the culture?
And then when I started to go dressed up every time to school too, the teachers, my sister said, only the history teachers were like, that's what's up. And only the history teacher, everybody else was like, hey, you're going to a party after this? I'm
Yes.
like, no.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
like,
And you're not invited. Yes.
The first time I learned how to ride a bike was the lowrider bike, and my brothers taught me. And I was like 13 years old, around there.
Oh yeah.
And my other family were like, they were making fun of me, like, she doesn't know how to ride a bike.
All right, you're
But when I
better.
went to school and the other kids saw me, I was like, oh, that's a cool bike. I was like, if you want, you could try to ride it. None of the kids was able to ride my bike. They were like, this is hard. I was like, that's easy for me. I don't know.
Yeah, that's how you learned.
Yeah.
I never knew any of this about you guys. I see you guys here all the time. I see you
Yeah.
getting your suits,
Million.
and I never. You're gonna have to share those pictures. We're gonna.
Yeah, there you
we'll
go.
post
I
them,
forgot.
we'll post them later. 'Cause
Orderly.
what we're trying to do is we're trying to get at least 10 podcasts done, and then we're gonna push it out to the public. 'Cause we have a couple
Okay.
100,000 followers,
Oh, yeah.
and so we want to share the stories. And that's what we
Damn.
want to do. But we want to have at least 10 underneath our belt. This is podcast number 7, so we still have another 3 to do, and then we're gonna push it.
Dang.
So-
Okay, orderly.
So, and when we do push the podcast, you're gonna see pictures of everybody. You're gonna see pictures of what we're talking about, their bikes, the guy's tattoo. We're gonna have a lot of different things. So
Yeah, and this is an ongoing thing, just kind of like
Yes,
bringing
yes.
other stories and keeping in touch. So
Okay, okay.
anytime you guys
stories?
want to jump on, or we'd love to have you back anytime.
Oh yeah, most likely we'll be back at 4.
Yeah.
once the suits
Yeah.
no, I appreciate you guys coming in. I
No.
appreciate you guys wearing our suits. I appreciate everything.
No, I
Just preach
appreciate
your
you guys.
positivity and
Yes.
just hanging out.
Your drive.
No, yeah, you guys are cool, man. Like I've been here since like 2015. Like I've been coming in and out. Like
It's always
when,
been a dream to like.
I have at least like five fedoras from here. You know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like cause I'm poor, so I had to like save up money.
Join the club.
Yeah, you know.
Join the club.
It's Califas, you know.
Hey, but I'm glad you guys are cool, man. You guys.
No, yeah, like,
It's hot today, and I wouldn't.
Yeah.
You know, I wouldn't be.
We-
Jim and I would just look at each other. And
Yeah, I remember it was like 3 weekends ago or 4 weekends ago. We went we were going to Cypress Swap Meet, and then we said on Friday we're all like, yeah, we should go Pachucos tomorrow to Swap Meet.
Yeah.
And then we woke up. It was like 96, like the temperature supposed to be like, oh crap,
Texas
like
was
well, we're
worse.
already dressed and everything. Like, well,
Thank you.
why we're gonna lag it, you know? like let's
Yeah,
go
we still
represent
went,
that
yeah.
chicanismo, you know? Like, I mean, we're sweating our balls off. Like, but we're still there.
It's a mirror.
Yeah. It was like, and it's funny because this vato, like, he's like, I'm gonna take out my coat. And like, am I sweating? Like, you see the wings. Put it back on. You know?
Well, get ready for tomorrow because we're gonna have a good time tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for
We're
sure.
gonna
we
put
are.
you on stage tomorrow.
Hey, man, smoke a cigar around the area?
You know what? I gotta ask because it's OC Fair, so we'll find out. But I know there is an area where you can.
Oh, you
but I
can?
don't think
Okay.
you can do it there with everybody.
I just go
around.
to the street.
Well, we gotta ask.
Okay.
So,
Man, I can't find the
anything
picture.
else, Jim? Want to close this out?
Yeah.
Do we have any party words
No,
to say?
I was trying to find a picture because we had a bunch of friends one time with the cell department we used to live at. I call it because you know how Mexicans are. We all know each other. Nosotros
Or
decimos
related.
all related, you know. Pero siempre decimos buenos días, buenas tardes, and usually around here you don't really find that unless you like are in a close community.
Yes.
That's why we always love to live in Latino communities because like people say it's ghetto, but for us, everybody knows everybody. It's like, oh, this is the fool from here. This is this person. And we used to love it because after a while we found out there's a lot like another neighbor that used to own lowrider bikes, build them, something like us. We always used to help out each other. And that's the video I was trying to find. Like it was one time it was about like 15 lowrider bikes outside for my birthday, and we were just making
Out of
boil
nowhere.
on a cheap little grill that was $25, and we were making boil for pretty much the whole neighborhood. And all the neighborhood came out because everybody they're like. Cop would say, look at us and be like, oh, you son cholos, they're gangbangers. Like me and my brother registered as
Everyone in black, way.
yeah, we're registered as gang affiliate, but we're not even gang affiliated. And all the neighbors know that. Like everybody came out. Everybody always likes us. They love to hang out with us.
Just the way
And
you
like
look.
when we brought out for like our close neighborhood, and then I don't know where like all the neighbors started showing up, and we went to go pick up more chicken. But once our neighbors like heard, and all our other neighbors told everybody started coming, and me and Victor were like, we need to get more chicken. We went to go get more chicken. We went to go get more meat. We started cooking, and it's just like it was cool, you know, like yeah, like.
But we're such a tight community, honestly.
Yeah.
We're a small community. That's why I think everyone gets along and everybody likes each other. So it's a good thing.
Yeah, you know, like you might look like offensive versus like, especially like when you see my brother, but like people like they see his like tattered hands and everything. It's like, oh, your brother. Like a bunch of my friends, they'd say like, he looks.
I'm a
like,
humble
yeah.
guy.
yeah, and
You don't look scary.
No,
Honestly,
yeah.
when I first met you, I was a little taken back. But then when you start talking, I go, oh,
He was like, Jim, you better come out. No, I was
he's a nice guy. He's like,
Yeah.
nice guy.
Oh, no, yeah, that's-
Actually, I want like I consider myself really humble.
You
know?
are.
Like I used to be like an aggressive person before when I was like in middle school or something, in high school. But I learned like that gets you nowhere, you know. So you gotta be humble, you know, like be gente con la gente, you know, like be nice, like
Yeah,
show
anger issues
respect.
runs in the family. Like it's just when I was young, I noticed that like all that like angerness, fighting, like it leads to nowhere. You know, so I just try to keep calm. Like I like
You
now you
all
can help.
seem very. I would invite you over.
I would take you disc golfing.
By the way,
that's
my
hangout.
name is Rosalinda Perez Guerrero. The Rosalinda is separate, but when my mom gave birth to me, she wanted my name together, Rosalinda. But to represent my tia, she had her name like that too. But the doctors didn't know, so like they separated my name, like so yeah.
Now her name is Rosa.
Yeah, Rosa.
Hola China.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys. I appreciate the stories. I appreciate you guys coming in today.
Oh, thank you. I never thought we would do this.
Oh, I remember, like, no.
We get to hang out tomorrow.
Yeah, for
Awesome.
sure.
Perfect.
Jim, this closes out.
Well, this has been a treat because we didn't even know we were going to record today, but maybe.
A very eventful
But
day.
I mean, it was a great way to end it with a family because that's how it all started, you know.
Yeah.
And wow, we had somebody whose family was at Sleepy Lagoon. Was that?
Yes, that was Jose Diaz.
Sleepy
His
Lagoon?
family.
Yeah, his great uncle
Yes.
was.
He was the one that was murdered. At the,
No way.
Yeah,
Wow.
He was here. He was here earlier.
In the LA?
Yes, yes.
No
yes.
way.
He was sitting in that chair telling the story of his family.
Dispénsame, no way. Why?
We couldn't believe it.
Yeah, we were
I had the Zoot Suit movie and like, thinking about it. I was like, no way. I'm sorry.
We didn't know either.
Órale, okay.
So it's been a
Very eventful day.
like almost like spooky day. Like this has been spooky how-
But honestly,
Small world, I
it's a
guess.
regular day here because we
Yeah.
never know who's going to come in. We never know what stories are going to be told, and that's why I'm always pushing for this podcast because we got to share the stories. We got to share the stories, you know, because people won't believe it unless they hear it or
Yeah.
hear the people.
And I've done podcasts before, and this has been my favorite part about it, is just getting to know people and making friends. 'Cause that's why I feel like, as a guest, you're a friend now because we know you.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. So, thank you.
Yeah.
No worries.
See you guys soon.
Thank you guys.
No, I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Thank you.
Gracias.
See you guys
Muchas
again.
gracias.
Thank you.
Muchas
We're all shaking hands.
Thank you so much.
I'm serious. I'll take that stuff.
But and thank you, Jim. Thank you for
Thank you, Ray.
hosting this. I'll see you next week.
Yep. See you tomorrow.
Rock that boogie, 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 rock that boogie.